And this is the final look. I will be heading off to work now, but first let's show the process. Hello, and welcome to my channel. It's only here. I want you guys ready with me today. Heading off to work. Join me as I'm actually doing my hair, makeup, and also wearing my outfit. You guys will also help me pick out my outfit. So yeah, this is me doing my hair. This is a time lapse video of me just slicking it back. I'm currently just wearing my natural hair in a ponytail. So I slick it down with the hard wax and I tie it down to make sure it stays in place, hairspray it, and attach my ponytail. And that's it. Clearly I'm already on the time crunch. This is the outfit I'm wearing some tights, pantyhose. I'll wear socks and my shoes. Let me just wear it right now. Time for the best part of this tutorial, my makeup. So I already did my skincare. I will be starting off with my brows. I do my brows first just to make sure I frame my face properly. I'm using my brow pencil from my local beauty supply store just to fill out the tail of my brow. Well, not just the tail, any sparse spot on my brows. So I'm just drawing that, filling that in, making sure it has a nice shape and it's looking good. Now I'll be using my Nars foundation to conceal my brows. I'm using the shade M.A.C just to make sure the brows look really nice and neat. I like using the foundation, the same foundation I use all over my face to conceal the brows, just so that it's a lot seamless to blend and it looks more clean. I'm shaping my brows with my concealer brush. I'm just following the natural shape. After I'm done with the first brow, I go next to the second one. Now I'm done with my brows. I'll be going with my foundation. So I'm using the same foundation that I used to conceal my brows, which is my Nars foundation in the shade Marquise, to apply on my face. I typically like starting from the center of my face, then work my way out. I'm just stippling the foundation into my skin just to make sure it's flawless. I actually don't use, random fact, I don't use a primer. I just moisturize and move on, and that pretty much works for me. So I'm still blending, blend, buffing that foundation into my skin. I didn't speed up this process so you guys can actually see how long it takes for me to do my foundation. I'm making sure I go on my neck, even I go over my ears sometimes. So take that foundation down. You see, I'm just buffing. I zoomed in a little bit so you can see the work better, and just take a look at how flawless my skin work looks. Everything just looks nice, buttery, smooth. Oh my god, I'm in love. So this is why I always recommend you take your time when you are applying your makeup. And I'm using my L'Oreal concealer in the shade 395. So I'm applying that on my forehead, brow bone, and under my eyes. I will blend that out. I typically allow it sit for a few minutes, maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. But because I was running late, I was actually going to work this morning, so I didn't wait too long. I just started blending. Again, I always use a brush to apply my makeup. I just prefer using brushes. That's just me. What I'm doing is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm just buffing concealer out from under my eye, my forehead, and my brow bone. This is a really therapeutic process. I'm going to let you guys continue watching so you can see how I actually work. I took a little bit of the excess concealer and applied that to my chin. Next step is start with contouring. I'm contouring my nose right now. I'm using a darker shade foundation. I'm using a concealer brush to shape out the to give the illusion of a contoured nose. Then I buff that out with my foundation brush, and I quickly go over and powder my face. I don't know if you can tell, but I was in a hurry. I was in such a hurry. I pretty much baked my face and applied my powder. I used the Fenty Beauty powder and also bronzer to bronze and contour my entire face, so my cheekbones, my jawline, and my forehead. After I'm done, I go quickly with my blush. I'm currently using this Morphe eyeshadow palette. There's this gorgeous pinky orangey eyeshadow shade, and I use that as a blush, and it's just so beautiful. After I'm done, I'm wearing my lipstick. Then I will line my lips and mascara my eyelashes. That is what I'm doing here. I'm using a finishing powder to do my tight line, and I'm just going to continue adjusting and checking out my lips here, making sure my makeup looks pretty. Painting my lips with a reddish maroon lip pencil. I think it's from NYX. And after I'm done with that, I go over with a darker brown just to give it more depth. I'm kind of layering the colors together. Then I apply my lashes. I also accentuated my beauty MAC, and I'm just looking at how my makeup looks. I sped up this process because it's just me applying my lashes. I have nails on, so I have to switch to tweezers. I typically just use my fingers. So this is my finished look. Hope you guys enjoy the process. I'm just going to put on my shoe and start heading out to the bus and enjoy me. Now go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Share, like this video, and leave a comment. Bye.